action of proclaiming the gospel has continued to develop through the evolution of various forms from the past till nowadays. At first, the speeches of disciples of Jesus were good examples. Later, the Bible and holy paintings followed as media for spreading the teachings of the Catholic Church. In modern days, too, there is a group of people taking the role of messenger for communication in the Church. SIGNIS is an organization of Catholic faithful who are engaged in media such as TV, radio, internet, etc., with the mission of spreading the teachings of gospel through communication. Its modern mission of transmitting the good news of God is a part of social communication in the Catholic Church. In August 2014, Pope Francis made a pastoral visit to Korea, the first papal visit since that of Saint Pope John Paul II 25 years ago. His 5-day visit, which brought the gift of healing of souls to the Korean people through many overwhelming and moving moments, got the spotlight of global attention. During his visit, Pope Francis readily stood with the vulnerable people of society, comforting them by holding their hands. His touching journey and its footprints, filled with the spirit of love, were represented by various media organizations, of which SIGNIS Korea is an active group. SIGNIS Korea means Catholic Association for Communication in Korea, which is the community of Catholic faithful working in the field of communication as journalists or broadcasters. Before the beginning of SIGNIS, UNDA, the name of the previous organization of Catholic communicators from about 140 countries around the world, was officially endorsed by the Vatican in 1927. Since its start in 2001, SIGNIS Korea has continued to grow. Currently, it has about 600 members.
We are an association of the faithful, but we are also an association of communication professionals. And we value very much the work you do in SIGNIS Korea because we know how you witness for the Church in secular media. So our message is, keep up the good work and be reassured how glad we are to have you in our family.
Members of the Catholic Employees Club of MBC, one of the major broadcasting companies in Korea, hold monthly Mass at their workplace, giving time voluntarily for this in addition to their regular broadcasting work as employees of the company. This is part of their effort to achieve SIGNIS's important goal of meeting regularly to share God's Word with one another.
요즘은 그 매스미디어가 하나님의 말씀을 전파하는 데 매우 중요한 역할을 하고 있다고 봅니다. 그런 차원에서 볼 때 우리 미디어에 종사하는 전문직 교우들이 하나님의 말씀을 전파하고 말씀 안에서 살기 위해서 서로 친교를 갖는 것은 매우 자연스러운 일이라고 봅니다.
앵커라는 직업 자체가 말로써 세상과 소통을 하는 직업이잖아요. 말 한마디, 단어 선택 하나에도 주님의 그 거룩함이 담겨 있어야 되지 않나. 결국에는 주님 메시지의 핵심이 사랑이지 않습니까? 그래서 이 세상과 소통하는 근간이 이 사랑이 바탕이 될 수 있게끔 제가 책임을 다해야 된다고 생각하고 있습니다.
SIGNIS Korea has held a joint assembly mass every half year and a yearly retreat since 2003, through which it keeps trying to devise ways to communicate more effectively among its members. In addition, SIGNIS Korea is practicing a joyful companion relationship with the Catholic Journalism and Press Association in Korea, working together toward the common goal of spreading gospel, overcoming the difference of medium, namely vision and paper. Good examples of such efforts include the Catholic Journalists School and a joint pilgrimage to the holy places of Korean martyr saints. In order to accomplish its mission as messenger of gospel, SIGNIS Korea has been looking for diversified ways of communication. For example, using each member's skill in video production, it tries to broaden the path of communication through the production of serial video clips on our Catholic Church's teachings. Technical assistance in needy areas done by Catholic Employees Club of KBS is also a good case of such effort. Regular technical volunteer outreach work to help mitigate the inconvenience of people living in fringe area also become the time to share joy, bringing everyone involved to smile. Furthermore, SIGNIS Korea held SIGNIS East Asia Conference in 2013 with the title of Migrants and Media, providing the precious opportunity for understanding more deeply vulnerable people in the society.
성경에서 예수님은 내 이웃을 내 몸같이 사랑하라고 가르치셨습니다. 상대방의 마음을 이해하고 소통을 위해 노력하는 것, 커뮤니케이션을 통한 복음 전파라는 시그니스 서울, 시그니스 코리아의 사명도 이와 같습니다. 미디어의 영향력이 높아지는 요즘 시그니스의 역할도 중요해지고 있습니다. 앞으로도 하느님의 메신저로서 진정한 소통의 의무를 전하는 데 기여해 주시길 바랍니다.
At this very moment, the spirit of devotion and service of Jesus Christ is ceaselessly being spread through the genuine communicating of members' hearts. This is the group of people who serve by spreading love through communication in the forum of our regular, strenuous places of broadcasting, SIGNIS Korea, messengers and communicators spreading the good news.